All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Um, I wanted to start back today about a lot of things, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about everything. As y'all know, I talked about a little bit that I was diagnosed with CLL leukemia, chronic lymphocytic leukemia, however you want to pronounce it, in March of this year. I I've dealt with a lot of mental things since then. My mental capacity. I was already dealing with ADHD, anxiety, uh, PTSD, borderline personality disorder, and when I got diagnosed, it just elevated everything for a month and a half to 2 months till I actually figured out what was going on with this disease. Um, so first things first, it really threw my anxiety through the roof. Uh, I'm sure my wife probably wanted to choke me a few times. There's no doubt. But she stuck with me and she helped me figure it out. And it's still scary that I have this thing in my body. I know it's not going to kill me at all. So I want to touch on what it does. Basically, it just makes us susceptible to other cancers, especially skin cancer. I have to be more careful in the sun. Breaks down our immune system. Makes us tired a little bit more normal. Fatigue. Some people have other things that happen to them. Fortunately enough, I have been caught it early enough that I'm not dealing with the night sweats, weight loss, and all that. Oh, hi, that's my wife. I don't know. Um, so other things that I want to be aware of is I want to make it help people try to understand to when you get a blood work every year, if that's all you do, just make sure you pay attention to your results, because they can play a lot into not just leukemia, but it can play a lot in your health, period. Um, it can show if you have anemia. It can show if you have hypothyroidism or anything to do with that. If you feel tired more than normal, don't be afraid to reach out to your doctor, because it could change a lot in your life. If if I wouldn't have found out that I had leukemia, who knows what would have happened down the road to my life. I mean, I'm still steadily, going to the gym, living as healthy as I can. I'm not letting it slow me down by any means. Um, but I'm listening to my body more, paying attention when I get tired, um, things like that. So I I don't know how good I'm gonna be at this video stuff down the road, but I'm gonna try to get better at talking, because I shoot from the hip. I don't like following a script. I don't like following line for line. Everything that I talk about is always from the hip. I've always been like that my whole life, and I won't change it. So there's going to be cursing once in a while, so I'm letting you know ahead of time. Um, so the second thing I want to talk about is the anxiety aspect. Um, I deal with anxiety. I stay home a lot more now. Even before this diagnosis has gotten different, I stay home more. Right now, I'm bouncing my leg because I'm nervous because I don't know what I'm saying. So, um, I also have an email. It's it's for our YouTube channel. It's jkalot at gmail.com. I'm gonna use that for people to send questions, whatever they want me to talk about on a YouTube channel, YouTube videos, things like that. Um, Nothing's off the table. Nothing at all. So um, today was like any other day. The way me and my wife's setup is for working out. So today was just cardio, but every day you should try to move a little bit. Get out and do stuff, because anxiety and depression and all of that, it can really take hold if you let it get out of hand. I know sometimes you can't control it. I know this. I learned that the hard way when I got diagnosed with leukemia. I couldn't control. I felt like I was dying. I really, honestly, truly thought I was going to die. Because they always say leukemia is the good cancer. That really, really rubs me the wrong way. Because there's no disease as anything that's a good cancer. Another thing that aggravates me is when people say, oh, well, you don't look sick. Well, you don't look stupid. So, I mean, why would you say that to somebody? If somebody told me that they had a brain tumor, I'm not going to automatically say, well, you don't look like you don't have a brain tumor. You know, it's just obvious that not everybody has symptoms when they're sick, whether it's a brain tumor, leukemia, breast cancer, lung cancer, whatever. I mean, it affects everybody different. I'm not trying to be a hypochondriac. I'm trying to just pay attention to my body with this. So again, when you go to your doctors, you know, just make sure you pay attention to any blood work and don't be afraid to talk to them, because you can't leave it all in their hands. It takes two. And you know, it's just like to say, it takes two to tango. You can't let the doctors be the ones to decide when you come back and things like that. I don't know much about everything that I've learned about my leukemia is it's unpredictable. It's a blood cancer. You can't predict when I'm going to need treatment or how it's going to, you know, how it's going to treat me. I just have to hope for the best, and hopefully it doesn't take hold down the road. And when I do need treatment, it's just basically going to be in the form of like chemo pills or B2K inhibitors. They've done a lot. They've come a long way with blood cancer. So hopefully I may never need treatment for 10, 15 years. But there's also a bunch of markers, genetic markers, that come in play that I'm not going to really get into because I don't want to bore anybody with everything. But I have, it's called IGVH unmutated, and that just makes me more susceptible to get treatment sooner. Hopefully I'm one of them rarities that I don't need treatment that fast, because my immune system has always been good to me. And one day, hopefully it doesn't do anything to me that I can't handle. Again, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, and I believe that the world and life is not going to throw anything at you that you can't handle eventually. I'm still learning to deal with this. It's an everyday struggle. There's days that I feel like the world's against me because of this, but then the other part of me is like, well, they got people out there that's dealing with stage 3 brain cancer and stage 3 lung cancer that's walking around enjoying life. So if they can do it, maybe I can. And that's how I'm trying to do, take every day one day at a time and make sure that I enjoy every day that I have on this earth, because it just puts things in, it puts things in perspective about how, you never know. I mean, this is one of them cancers that you can't, there's no genetic markers from what I understand. There's no way to tell if you can inherit leukemia like this from genes or family members. So it's an anomaly. My mom survived 3 different cancers and she's strong. So again, I see these people that have it worse off than me, and I'm complaining about having leukemia. Excuse me. And I shouldn't, but it's still scary. So eventually I'm going to start getting better at this, picking different topics, not just about leukemia, not just about health, not just about weight loss, not just about exercise, just in general. I have a lot of free time on my hands, so I have, like I said, I have the JK a lot email at jklot at gmail.com. Any questions, anybody wants me to talk about anything, I will figure out. This is a process for me. I'm new to all of this. I don't have expertise in all of this stuff. So I'm going to end it for now, and I'm going to figure out how to get better at this. I will go live, and I will have recordings that I'm going to upload to the YouTube channel for JK that other people don't see, and things like that. So y'all have a good Saturday. I'm going to go do some schoolwork to catch up on for my college classes, and that's it. Thank you.